Hello, breeders, and welcome back to WWE ECW. I don't remember what episode it is. It's episode 37. It is the 20th of February, 2007 edition of ECW. Much is still the same.
I must say, just you're awesome breathers today, because in the timeline, not now, in the timeline, we have sadly lost one of the greatest big men in wrestling, which is Mike Awesome. He has sadly passed on this day, which I did not realise. So I thought, because someone, just to rant a little bit, someone like Mike Awesome is someone I think would never really get recognised by WWE. Like, they just go, he's died, 3 second announcement, that's it. But yeah, they just put a little flash up like, oh, he's passed, and I'm like, oh shit.
Especially after Joey Styles' ridiculous comment when he makes a suicide dive.
Yeah, and it's fucked up, and I was expecting Joey Styles to like say we've sadly lost Mike Awesome, but he even I know it's probably Vince yelling at his ear, but even just it, like.
I mean, Vince didn't tell him to fucking make that comment in the first place.
Yeah, no, not the comment. I meant like the acknowledgement on ECW, like actually acknowledging it. I don't understand why, but it would have been nice to actually hear Joey Styles going, yeah, we've lost Mike Awesome. Because I don't care what people think. You can call it petty, you can call it whatever, but just hating someone because they want better money and actually get paid to feed their family.
Yeah.
The reason why you hate them is because they wouldn't drop the belt. And they left while holding the belt. What a cunt you are. I don't care. It's selfish. But yeah, sadly Mike Awesome in this timeline has died. And
I mean, imagine if he actually continued after One Night Stand 05.
He would have been...
He would have actually been a top guy worth having in this version of ECW.
He would have been. Like, yeah, and obviously 2 days later, I think it's 2 days later, sadly we lose Test. Not dead.
From his WWE contract.
Yeah, from his WWE contract. He's not dead yet. His Test still dead with last Twitter. But yeah, sadly, yeah. He would have been a great big man to have at this time, but probably had demons as well, like Sean O'Hare, which ultimately affects a lot of wrestlers, because would you rather talk about your feelings or would you rather just take depressions? Most of them would go for B. Let's be real. So, sad to say, but yeah. May the show may go on, but
yeah, just imagine how. Well, it's because if you have Mike Awesome, the show becomes dramatically different because you're doing a much different style.
Yeah,
like you're showing multiple different styles. If you're wrestling the Mike Awesome, fucking, I'm gonna absolutely ruin your fucking back. Time to put you through literally everything, kind of match. It's quite impressive to see how much it would have. I felt like it would have changed things dramatically, honestly.
Yeah, but you obviously can't predict. You can't predict what's going to happen in real life. It's like putting the belt on Jeff now. Do you like? Is it worth doing because what might happen? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I obviously don't know. I didn't really read the dirt sheet this time. I would have only been 3, so I can't really read the dirt sheets. But I bet there was something saying like Mike Awesome has entered rehab or something. I think he dies by suicide. I don't know which one, but that's all I know. And yeah, I just wanted to put a little tribute there to Mike Awesome, because in the timeline he has passed.
I mean, a great big man.
He's one of the greatest big men ever, and that might just be us wanking over him, but he's great. He's generally awesome. There's no doubt about it. And if he was around today, we always used to, if he was around today, he would be pushed. But he was such a unique character for his era that I don't know if it would work today, but he wouldn't stand out, which makes it better for him in that time period, because he stood out. Like, if you look at it now, if he's around today, he'd just be compared to Wardlow. So if it's in the 90s, he's Mike Awesome. If he was around today, they'd be like, oh, he's Wardlow.
No, I think he'd stand out more, honestly.
No, would he?
I do think, like, as much as the big men, the big men who are, like, massive, the big men who are supposed to be the big scary ones, they're usually not even that, like, they're physically impressive with muscles, but, like, Mike Awesome was fucking tall as shit. Like, fucking, you look at Brian Cage, you'd be like, could I get, like, half as much fucking length?
Have you ever seen the tweet where Brian Cage just like Google to see who you look like as a celebrity? So he obviously Googles you, and they go, you look like Chris Benoit, and he just goes, oh, Oh,
Nice.
but yeah, the show may go on, and the whole 16, 17 years later, Mike Awesome still is up in heaven, if you believe in heaven, power bombing someone. I was going to say Spike Dudley, but Spike Dudley is in the real estate now.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Yeah, but is Tess still dead? That's the real question.
But yeah, so the first segment is the new breed coming out. They come out to what theme? They come to Elijah Burke's theme.
Yeah,
Which is shit.
it's very shit.
It's kind of memorable, but it is kind of shit.
Yeah.
They say any one of us could beat any one of the originals, and they nominate Kevin Thorne. Not sure why. Not sure why you nominate Kevin Thorne. I'd nominate fucking Monty Brown, really, but
It's a confusing one. Why would you nominate him? It's like going, yeah, my mate could batter you, but I'm not choosing my mate. I'm choosing Stan in the corner.
I'm not choosing my strongest mate. I'm choosing my weird one.
You'll touch your bum.
But the originals nominate RVD. Thank fuck it wasn't Dreamer.
Or Sandman. Sandman.
No, I'd take Sandman.
He was having a few drinks.
Sandman can go.
I think Sandman had a new tattoo at this point. Got a tattoo on his neck.
Yeah. But RVD beats Kevin Thorne, which is no surprises there. Like I said, it's nice to see that he's busting out the old crucifix, the razor's edge, essentially. He's busting out the razor's edge. But he didn't get to land it. RVD wins with a frog splash, gets the... it's currently 2 for 1 for the new breed.
Mm-hmm.
There we are. Anything about this nonsense?
Just RVD wins. And that's pretty much all I can say. Is just you're pushing a new group, but yet you're burying them. Well, not burying them. You're making them lose.
I mean, they still had their wins. It's going to be a
long
back and
rocky
forth,
road.
yeah.
But
the next match.
Yeah, the next match
is a Money in the Bank qualifier. It is CM Punk taking on Johnny Nitro. This match was actually pretty decent, honestly. It was a nice back and forth, both decent enough workers. Punk, obviously, one of the best ever. Johnny Nitro. Yeah.
Johnny, too many fucking names.
Johnny can figure out a different name, but can't figure out a fucking character that's interesting.
I bring it up sometimes, but it's like that one Solid J video I watch, where it's obviously Spider-Man talking to Kingpin, like he's fighting both of them, and then like Spider-Man goes, "Oh, you do know Daredevil's blind," and Kingpin goes, "But he does cool backflips." That is literally the monologue that plays in Johnny's fucking head. But I do backflips, guys. I'm athletic.
Yeah, but who also does backflips?
Literally everyone.
Kelly. Doesn't make her fucking shit dance any better.
But yeah, this is a good match.
It's a good match, and Punk finally does it. He finally busts out the GTS.
That's probably the title. He finally hits the move. / rest in peace, Mike Awesome.
Which is about damn time. Like I said, I've been saying Punk is he's a good finisher away from being ready, and the GTS is a fucking great finisher.
One of the best. Well, it's a shame he stole it from Kenta without giving him credit, but who's more popular? Let's be real. It's not fucking Kenta.
Yeah, it's not like Kenta really ever rose to the same heights.
And whenever he did as a Hideo Itami, he did fuck all because he got injured.
Yeah.
Which is the exact same thing to say about the main event, which is Mr. Kennedy.
But yeah, finally gets a GTS. And now I extend my thing saying he is one good shirt away from being ready, because they haven't figured out his merch just yet. No,
it's just he is straight edge. That's all he is.
Next up, we get a tag match, which is bizarre because it's ECW. There's no tag belts, but we get La Resistance, Rene Dupree, Sylvian Grenier. They take on a team called Los Locos.
Which is Vince having a little giggle to himself because gathered they're both Mexican. Isn't that funny?
They are tiny.
Yeah, they're both tiny. Isn't that funny?
They are impressively small.
One of them is dressed like fucking Tama Tonga in the modern day. Like he's in that little one.
I mean, they're both dressed like Cheeseburger, really. Like, let's be honest. Like, they're tiny. They get fucking battered. La Resistance hit a back suplex into a neck breaker. It's okay. They also just fucking send the guy flying over the rope, like the fucking Zack Ryder elimination, where he just goes fucking wee smash.
It reminds me of when TNA in like 02, 03 got a fucking Slim Shady impersonator, but he's called like Slim J or some shit. And he was a scrawny little dude, and literally all he did was backflips.
No.
It reminded me of was it Teddy Hart in ROH who, to impress the boss, he just did backflips off the cage, moonsaults off the cage,
and then threw up.
Yeah, then he threw up. And who's more successful now, Natalia or Teddy Hart?
Yeah, but I don't know. Teddy Hart's very problematic, but he is very fun.
Teddy Hart's like that one uncle you don't want to bring to the dinner, but if you do, he's gonna be great crack.
Like, I enjoyed him in his like in the new Hart down the Hart Dynasty, and whatever the fuck MJF and Hammerstone's group was, the Dynasty. I don't fucking remember. They were fun in MLW because you had Pillman Jr., who was interesting. You have Davey Boy Jr., decent. Then you have Teddy Hart being a mental fucking cunt. It's great fun.
But I think up next is the Extreme.
Extreme waste of time.
Oh, that's what he's typed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we also got a Finya for Snitsky.
Yeah. The
That's
same one. Oh yeah, and after the match, he attacks the small men.
Yeah. Extreme waste of time. It's an extreme expose. Kelly, Layla, and Al Brook. Brooke Adams. Brooke Adams, sorry.
They dance, indeed.
No one interrupts them, sadly.
No, I did say that Kelly dances like Linda in Bob's Burgers. That's how she throws it back. You know, the fucking, the little back raise.
That's how I throw it back. And the main event, which is the world title.
ECW title.
Yeah, world title ECW. Kennedy also cuts a promo where he's like, I'm Mr. Kennedy, I beat Bobby Lashley. And Hardcore Holly comes in and goes, life ain't fair.
This ain't your world.
This is Hardcore Holly's. And I can't hear
No, he didn't even say that. He just went, this is a hardcore world.
I just can't hear Hardcore without thinking of them cunts behind me shouting Hardcore Country.
No, what show were you at? Was it Rev Pro?
It was Rev Pro, and then all I hear behind me is Hardcore Country. There's a drop kick. Hardcore Country. There's a punch. Hardcore Country.
But yeah, this is a three-way match between Bobby Lashley, Mr. Kennedy, and Hardcore Holly. This match is kind of shit. It proves how despite being like a main event figure, Ken Kennedy takes the pin in a match that involves Hardcore Holly. And I keep reminding Piggy, Ken Kennedy beat The Undertaker at Survivor Series. Yeah, sure, it was a not clean win, but he still beat Undertaker.
See, we can make the joke, but it's even weirder in hindsight, because he wins Money in the Bank. So, but make them lose to just win, and it's like if you have someone lose 50 times but they win one time, it's not impressive.
What is when they actually win?
Yeah, when they actually win. But what I mean is, if you're pushing them, you don't constantly have them lose. I guess it's just another Vince McMahon thing that I don't like, where it's like, Rusev is over, bury it.
Let's have him lose.
Yeah.
He got over, but he got two over. It's like, yeah, but that's what you say everybody should do. Yeah, but
it wasn't on my old card. Fuck you.
But yeah, that is the show. It is pretty unremarkable, honestly. I'd love to say it was fine. It was fine. We're still spinning the same plates. We're kind of pushing forward with some of the stories, but also, who is particularly invested? No one, really. Even we're not particularly invested, and we've been here every week for like fucking months now. So,
It's been a year.
Yeah. So that is the episode of WWE ECW. Thanks everybody for watching. Join us in the next one. See you then. Bye bye.